Hello, my name is John Beasley, and I'm Extension Peanut Agronomist with the University of Georgia. I'm here at the 2013 Panhandle, Florida Peanut Row Crop Short Course. And today I was talking about peanut production, and I focused on several different topics. First, I talked about rotation. Coming out of the 2012 production year, in which we had tremendous yields across the southeast, but we'd also increased acreage from the 2011 crop. And you combine those two together, and we ended up with a tremendous oversupply of peanuts, not for just the southeast, but for the U.S. total. And as we were moving into the 2013 calendar year, there was a lot of concern about this oversupply and it causing depressed prices. And we just looked at growers pretty much having to grow peanuts for $355 a ton, or that was the price they were going to receive. But one thing has changed over the past several weeks, and that is the Chinese have come in unexpectedly and purchased a lot of peanuts for export, and this has whittled away some of that oversupply. Now, it's not going to get rid of all of it, but it certainly helps. We have seen some contracts come out, and that's going to help too. If growers can book peanuts at $4.50 a ton, or at least a portion of their crop at $4.50 per ton. But we still need to manage our acreage in 2013. We've got to get it lower. I can't tell you what exactly that acreage should be. I know in Georgia we're thinking we need to get back down toward 500,000 acres. We were over 730 last year. I know Florida was around 200,000 in 2012, and the year before they were about 150 to 155. So somewhere down closer to what we were in 2011, particularly with the yield potential we have now. The two crops that are look most promising are corn and soybeans, and if you paid attention, the markets have been strong on those two for a while now. Corn prices are about $6 plus. Soybean prices have been in that $12 bushel plus. You can book those and pencil in a pretty good potential of profit. The one point I want to emphasize to growers is the fact that if you include soybean in your rotation in 2013, think about the negative impact it's going to have on peanut in following years. So as you plan your 2014, 2015, and beyond cropping sequence, don't forget that soybean is a legume-like peanut, will harbor a lot of the same disease organisms, and it's best to incorporate cotton or corn for a couple of years prior to going back into peanut. The other thing I talked about was planting day, or one of the other things I mentioned. I'm encouraging growers to consider planting earlier. We've conducted research the last 3 years looking at planting from about April 20th to June 1st. For 7 consecutive weeks, and we're seeing our highest yields on that planting date range of around the 25th of April to about the 10th to 15th of May, and yields declining after that. Now, I know we came in for years telling you to plant later because of spotted wilt virus, and we were seeing higher yields planting in about May 10th to the end of the month. But now with the cultivars we have having so much better levels of resistance to spotted wilt virus, we have flexibility in planting. We can plant earlier. Our research has shown that. In fact, what it's shown is we're seeing yield decline as we plant later, with cold weather shutting down maturity on those peanuts planted at the end of May, early part of June. So consider planting earlier, but watch your soil temperature. You still must wait till that average 4-inch soil temperature is above 65 degrees, preferably closer to 70. Make sure you don't plant in front of an approaching cold front. We did that last year and saw yields decline where we planted and soil temperatures were dropping. So consider planting earlier. We want to move that 3-inch window earlier, or that 3-week window earlier, and try to get our crop planted at least by May 20th. For more information, see the sources that are available on your screen.